Hey, it's time for a new bonus video. They say do what you know, and if you saw my quarantine ramen stash, you would know that I am a affinity for powdered soup. So, I could really go for some miso soup. Oh, Kikkoman tofu miso soup. Look at that. Ooh, big bowl of warm miso soup with big chunks of tofu and nori. Soybean paste soup with tofu. Instant. You look at the back, you get this in the Asian section at Walmart, Asian food with all the curries and stuff, top shelf. It goes for about $2.17. You get about 3 packets of this instant miso soup. And yeah, uh, I have gotten this before though, so let's be real for a second. I had to buy my own tofu, and because it's in short supply, I also had to pay $1 extra for organic, because I do love my tofu. And already having tried this, I know that these tofu chunks aren't to scale. They're like little tiny pebble tofu that's dry. Kettle's done. I'll let that cool a bit while I chop up some of my tofu to put in my miso soup powder. Ugh. Okay, of course. Just drain that out of it. A little bit of the tofu water, not all of it. Okay, a lot of the tofu water. Get tofu on the counter. Tofu water. Say drain the whole thing. I'm not going to use the whole thing for 1 packet of soup, though. I plan to make some tofu to go with some rice tomorrow, because I'm currently broke until my next payday. Just clean all that up. Of course, the cutting board's dirty. I don't know why. Or not dirty, but in the dish rack. I don't know why. Okay. It crumbles like feta, but knife. Nice little chunk. Cut it into cubes. That is a lot of tofu. Okay. And then some green onions, because I never have powdered noodle or non-noodle soup without the addition of green onions. Ugh. Now this is the actual size of the packet of soup. You get 3 of these. These are the chunks of tofu I cut. I open this up. As you can see right here, you got a few of the cubes of tofu. They look a little bigger than I remember, but who knows. Do that. And the powdered soup, it's got ramen sized pieces of green onion in here. Oh, sodium. As for nutrients, the soup itself doesn't have a whole lot. Look at that. 35 calories per serving. 3 grams of protein from the tofu, which isn't a lot. And 33 whopping grams of sodium. All in this little bit of soup. I got my cheap aluminum kettle heated up preemptively, and then we're gonna pour that on, with that tofu. Let it sit. I'll probably put a lid on actually. Keep that steam trapped in there. There we go. And let it sit for just a few seconds. Let it all incorporate. So offhand, I mean, it looks like a product you want. Like something you'd pick up out of a Tokyo vending machine. And I'm sure it's sold in one. It does give you that good craving for miso soup without having to go to a sushi restaurant. It's been about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So I take the lid off and I'm hit with the scent of miso soup. I stir it around, And it's already pretty diluted because each packet's only supposed to make like 2/3 a cup of soup. And the cubes of tofu actually hydrated. They're about that big now. A little bigger, but I swear the last one I got, it wasn't so big. This particular soup also features small pieces of nori in the little green onion slivers. But I'm already taken, and it does truly look like a good bowl of finished miso soup. On the taste. Now, we don't have a crazy amount of sushi restaurants in Arizona, where I'm from, but, you know, the few they do, I always try to get some miso soup as a bit of an appetizer. So, it pairs well with the tofu. Try a spoonful of it with its own tofu and nori. That is miso soup. It does have the same powdered soup thing, you know, like chicken soup versus homemade. You can tell that it is a packaged soup, and I think that's partially because of the preservatives they use in packaged soup. But it's not bad. Adding your own tofu and green onions has got a lot of good flavor, and overall I'd have to say it's probably your best option for instant miso soup, especially if you can't break the bank and go to a sushi restaurant. But this has been, ooh, good tofu. This has been another review. Till next time.